And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
We knew the battle for 4A would be interesting, but I don't know if anyone could have scripted what happened tonight at Century. Now, I've only been here for a month or so I think it's only safe for me to call this one the game of the year, but I have a feeling plenty of people will make bolder proclamations than that. To the snake pit we go. Century fans could not possibly be any more jacked and pumped. And Pokey's got a good thing going themselves. How could we not get an electric game with these fans in the house? Century fires off to a 7-0 start, but Pokey responding, tying it back at 7 off this layup from Matt Christensen. Now it's Isaiah Harwell for Century. You see the double team coming, doesn't matter. He elevates and finishes for 2. D-backs up 8 at this point. But it's the House of Pain we're talking about here. From way downtown, Ryan Payne nails it. Pokey fighting back. Elias Blackhawk driving baseline. He'll find Luke Pantea. He finishes hooping the harm. Goes to the line for one more. Now it's Pantea with the sick rip through, flying to the rim, dump off to Nash Harding. He lays it in. Century up 14 at halftime. But the third quarter was all Thunder. Julian Bowie here from way out there. Ridiculous shot from the sophomore. Thunder only down 3. And here's what it's all about. Loose ball on the baseline. Payne diving for it, chucks it off at D-back's foot. Gets the Thunder the ball back. Grit at its finest. D-backs looking to steal some momentum. Jordan Lee gets a step baseline, gets way up there and slams it home. Century still ahead. But into the final minute, Thunder down 3. Bowie looking up the floor. It's Kessler Vaughn open down there. Say it with me. 3-ball corner pocket. The sophomore hits it and sends it to overtime. Pokey defeats Century for the first time this year, 64-62, the final in overtime. Century hosting Preston on Tuesday with each of their seasons on the line. And now here's a look at some other district tournament action from around the area. Up in 5A, Rigby defeats Highland 67-43. Highland hosting either Thunder Ridge or Idaho Falls on Tuesday to stay alive. And in 3A, Marsh Valley beating Snake River 49-35. Snake River and American Falls play on Saturday to determine who will face the Eagles in the championship. The Idaho State women's basketball team looking to hold on to that coveted top spot in the Big Sky. Only a couple of weeks left until the conference tourney. Today they look to continue their 3-game winning streak at Northern Colorado. Field trip day at Bank of Colorado Arena. Bengals led at the end of the third, but the offense fell apart in the fourth, mustering only 4 points. They dropped this one 53-52. They'll look for revenge at Sacramento State on Saturday afternoon. But a victory on the men's side. It came down to the wire, but the Bengals pulled out the win in the final minutes, thanks to a clutch lay-in towards the end from Liam Sorensen. Bengals move to 5-18 on the year. They'll host Sacramento State on Saturday night. The College of Southern Idaho has ended the contract of its play-by-play announcer. The announcer made a comment yesterday during a broadcast of a men's basketball game between CSI and Salt Lake Community College. He called the opposing team, quote, thugs. In a statement, CSI Athletic Director Joel Bate said the school apologizes to the players, coaches, and fans for the comments, and that the school does not tolerate those types of remarks. And that'll do it for sports. Back to you, Misty.
All right, thank you very much, Joey.